A word that expresses action, a state of being or possession is called a verb. What is a verb? A word that expresses action, a state of being or possession is called a verb. See the examples. Mohan plays football. What does Mohan play? He plays football, right? Here the verb is plays. It shows action. Next example. Simran is a girl. What is the verb here? Is. Okay? It is a state of being. What Simran is? Simran is a girl. It shows state of being. Next, Ravi has a bicycle. What Ravi has? A bicycle. That shows what? Possession. Has is the verb here. So, a word that expresses action, a state of being or possession is called a verb. Okay? Next, verbs cannot be always expressed with one word. Many verbs are made up of 2 or 3 words. One is the main verb and others are auxiliary verbs. So verbs cannot be always expressed in one word. Okay? Many verbs are made up of 2 or 3 words. One will be the main verb and the others are auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs means helping verbs. Okay? See, the verbs that combine themselves with the main verb is called auxiliary verbs or helping verbs. Auxiliary verbs tell us the time of action. The verb that combine themselves with the main verb. Helping verb will be there along with the main verb and it tells us the time of action. See the example. The sun is shining in the sky. What is the verb here? Shining, right? And is what? The auxiliary verb or helping verb. Okay? It shows what? It is in what tense? Present tense. Next, I am doing my homework. What is the verb here? Doing. And the helping verb is am. So, is, am are helping verbs and shining and doing are the main verbs. Okay? So, verbs cannot always be expressed in one word. Here, more than one verb is here, there, right? So, one is the main verb and the rest will be auxiliary verbs. The being verbs or the helping verbs. Some of the helping verbs are am, is, are, was, were, shall, will. Most of these are used as auxiliary verbs or helping verbs. And some other auxiliary verbs are can, may, could, might, should, would, has, have, had. All these are what? Auxiliary verbs. So, am, is, are, was, were, shall, will. All are what? Helping verbs. And some other helping verbs are can, may, could, might, should, would, has, have, and had. Okay? Next is transitive verbs and intransitive verbs. Let us see what is transitive verb. Verbs which require an object to make sense is called transitive verbs. Okay? A verb that requires an object to make the sentence complete. It requires an object to make the sentence complete. Those kinds of verbs are called as transitive verbs. See the example. The boy made a mask. What is the verb here? Made. Right? The boy made what? A mask. This is the object. So, this made is what? Transitive verb. Okay? Next, the postman brings letters. What is the verb here? Brings. The postman brings what? Letters, right? So, this is the object and this brings is what? Transitive verb. So, without the object, the sentence will be incomplete. It doesn't make any sense. See example, the boy made. If that much only means, is this sentence complete? Is this sentence meaningful? The boy made what? Have no answer, right? So, the sentence will be incomplete. It will be completed only by using an object along with the verb. Those kinds of verbs are called as transitive verbs. See, if you ask what or whom after the verb and if you get an answer, then those verbs are transitive verbs. See, the boy made. After the verb, you ask the question what or whom. If you get an answer, then this verb is transitive. The boy made what? A A mask. You have an answer, right? So this is intransitive verb. The postman brings what? Letters. You have an answer. So this brings is a transitive. Okay. Next, let us see what is intransitive verbs. A verb that does not require an object but makes complete sense by itself is called an intransitive verb. So just opposite to transitive verb. Transitive verb requires an object to make the sentence complete, but the intransitive verb does not require an object to make the sentence complete. It is called intransitive verb. Without an object also the sentence makes some sense. Those kinds of verbs are called as intransitive verbs. See the example. The sun shines. What is the verb here? Shines. The sun shines. What? Do you have any answer? No, right? So, but also it makes sense, right? The sun shines. It makes some sense. So, this verb is in what? Intransitive. Okay? Next example, the boy laughed. What is the verb here? Laugh. The boy laughed what? Do you have any answer? Is there any object after the verb? No. But it makes still sense, right? The boy laughed. So this verb is a intransitive. So verb that does not require an object but makes complete sense by itself. Those kinds of verbs are known as intransitive verbs. But verbs which require an object to make sense are called transitive verbs. So children, I hope you all understood this. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in the interactive session. Now we will move on to the TB exercises. Children, take page number 79. A main, underline the verbs in the following sentences. Write the helping verbs and main verbs in the respective columns. Here two columns given. Here we have to underline the verbs in the following sentences and you have to write the helping verb in this column and the main verb in the next column. Okay. First one, Sunita looks sad. And the verb here is looks. That is the main verb. There is no helping verb. Is, am, was, were, all are helping verbs, right? So, helping verb is not here. Only the main verb. So, put a blank in helping verb and write looks in main verb. Put a dash here and like looks in main verb. Next, the 9 planets are revolving round the sun. Here, the helping verb is are and the main verb is revolving. So, write are in the helping verb column, revolving in the main verb. Next, she has tasted several dishes. Here, has tasted are the verbs and has is the helping verb and tasted is the main verb. So, write has in helping verb column, tasted in the main verb column. Next, Ravi will be going to the library soon. Here, the verbs are will be going. Okay, more than one verb, right? Will be is the helping verb and going is the main verb. Next, he will be eating an apple every evening. Here, the verb is will be eating and will be is the helping verb. Eating is the main verb. So, write will be in helping verb column, eating in the main verb column. Next, Kaveri is drawing a picture. Is drawing is the verb and is the helping verb. Drawing is the main verb. So, write is here and drawing in the next column. Next, they have broken the window pane. Have broken is the verb. Have helping verb. Broken main verb. Right? Here have and broken in the main verb column. Next, the boys have done their work. Have done are the verbs. Have helping verb. Done main verb. Have right here in this helping verb column and done in the main verb column. Next, they came when we were eating our dinner and the verbs are were eating. Were helping verb. Eating is the main verb. Next, Sunil will buy a book tomorrow. Will buy are the verbs. Will helping verb. Buy main verb. Next, everybody is smiling at the baby. Verbs are is smiling. Is helping verb and the main verb is smiling. So write in the columns properly. Next, they have played 5 matches this year. Have played is the verb, have helping verb, played is the main verb. Next, I have finished my work. Have is the helping verb and finished is the main verb. Next, we were sitting in the front row. Were sitting is the verb, were helping verb, sitting main verb. Next, it was dark. Was only the verb here and it is a helping verb. There is no main verb. So only helping verb you write was and put a hyphen in the main verb column. Next, they were busy. Were is the helping verb and busy is the main verb. Next, the carpenter has repaired the chair. Has repaired. Has is the helping verb. Repaired is the main verb. Next, the chickens were frightened by the cats. Were is the helping verb. Frightened is the main verb. Next, my uncle has come for the party. Has come are the verbs. Has, helping verb, come, main verb. Next, she was reading the newspaper. Was reading is the verb. Was, helping verb, reading, main verb. Next, he is meeting the principal today. Is the helping verb, meeting is the main verb. The children are swinging in the park. Are is the helping verb, swinging is the main verb. Next, the gang of thieves were hiding in a jungle. Were is the helping verb, hiding is the main verb. Then last one, she has a younger sister. Only one helping verb only. Here there is no main verb. So write has only in the helping verb column and put a hyphen in the main verb column. Next, underline all the transitive verb in the following sentences. Then circle all the objects of the underlined verbs. So we have to underline the transitive verbs in the following sentences. And we have to circle all the objects of the underlined verbs. Okay, the first sentence is, we showed her the photo album. And what is the verb here? Showed. Okay, we showed what? Her the photo album. So photo album is the object. So circle photo album. Next, he rang the doorbell. Rang is the verb, that is transitive verb. He rang what? The doorbell. So circle doorbell, that is the object. Next, the doctor advised me to exercise regularly. The doctor advised is the verb. Doctor advised what? To exercise regularly. So exercise is the object, so circle it. Next, she gave a cookie to the child. Gave is the verb, underline that. She gave what? A cookie. So circle cookie. Next, I ate the cherries. Ate is the verb. I ate what? The cherries. So circle cherries, that is the object. Next, my father doesn't drink coffee. Drink is the verb and coffee is the object. Circle coffee. Next, he always keeps his money in a wallet. Keeps is the verb and money is the object. Circle money. Next, he opened the door. Opened is the verb. He opened what? Door. We have an answer to the question, right? So this is transitive verb. Circle door, that is the object. Next, she crossed the street. Crossed is the verb and street is the object. Next, the old man hurt his foot. Hurt is the verb. The old man hurt what? His foot. So foot is the object. Next main, pick out the verbs in the following sentences. Put the transitive verbs in one column and the intransitive verbs in another. Two columns given, transitive and intransitive. We have to pick out the verbs. Okay, then if it is transitive verb, we have to write in the transitive verb column. If it is intransitive, we have to write in the intransitive column. Okay, let us see the first one. The old man walked. What is the verb here? Walked. And you see, you ask a question after the verb what or whom. The old man walked. What? Do you have any answer? Is there any object after the verb? No, right? But also it makes sense. So this verb is in intransitive. So walked, write in intransitive column. Next, the girl caught a chick. What is the verb here? Caught. How can we find out is there a transitive or intransitive? The girl caught what? A chick. You have an answer, right? So this is what? Transitive verb. So write in the transitive verb column. Sunita tasted the soup. Tasted is the verb, right? Tasted what? The soup. So you have an answer. So write tasted in the transitive column and put a hyphen in the intransitive column. Next, the earth moves. Do you have any object after that? The earth moves what? Do you have any answer? No. So moves is what? Intransitive verb. Next, the policeman caught the thief. Caught is the verb and you have an answer to the question after caught, right? Policeman caught whom? The thief. So write in transitive verb column caught. Next, the cow gives milk. Gives is the verb. Cow gives what? Milk. So gives is transitive verb. Some animals swim. Swim is the verb. After that, is there any object? Some animals swim what? Do you have any answer? No. So this swim is what? Intransitive verb. Next, Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Sat is the verb. Humpty Dumpty sat what? Do you have any answer to what? Humpty Dumpty sat whom? Do you have any answer to whom? No, right? On a wall, that is a prepositional phrase. So the sat comes under intransitive verb. So write here in intransitive verb. Next, my mother prepared delicious noodles. The verb here is prepared. My mother prepared what? Delicious noodles. You have an answer to the question, right? After the verb. So prepared is what? Transitive verb. Put a hyphen in intransitive verb column. Next, the rain started. Rain started what? You have no answer. There is no object. But also the sentence makes sense, right? So this verb is in intransitive. Write in intransitive column. Next, the bus started. The same. Started is intransitive verb. Write in intransitive verb column. Next, the fire burned the house. The fire burnt what? The house. You have an answer to the question, right? So this verb is transitive. So write in transitive column and put a hyphen in intransitive column. Okay, children? So all of you copy this without mistakes in your textbook. Any doubt you can ask me in the interactive session. Thank you.